To my fellow pioneers speaking English, I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from. And I say salama po to my Philippines pioneers. And also, I say bonjour to my francophone speaking individual. Ina yininku ko ina kwananku ya dangana ga lokacin da kake watching wannan video wato kake kallo. So today, you can see I'm all dressed in an official attire, right? Looking in suit, looking so serious. This is because today's topic is a very serious topic, a topic that has been trending within the Pi network space because of the stage that we are in right now. And for sure, we are talking about the consensus price. So today, I will be giving my own opinion and also giving us some deep enlightenment about what a consensus and why do we need a consensus in the Pi network community. So stay tuned as we come back from this very short break. Alright, you're welcome back from this very short break. And in today's video, we are going to be looking straight into all the points that are necessary for this very video because I won't want to make it lengthy. Now, going straight into this, I would like to go straight to Google to first of all look into what a consensus is all about. Alright, as you can see from here, I've already typed in to know what a consensus is all about. So let me go down here and first of all look into this very particular first option I've been given here. And it says, which is the number one, says collective judgment or belief, solidarity of opinion. Now look at this. The consensus of the group was that they should meet twice a month, which is what? Looking at the side of saying agreement. Let us look straight into this. Okay, looking at the second option that we have right here says general agreement or concord, harmony, right? When you talk about concord, concord is still an agreement. So before that, let us also look into this. Now, another wonderful question is, how is consensus defined? Okay, here we have it saying general agreement on amenity, the consensus of their opinion based on reports from the border. Now here it says John Hassey, right? Looking into the B part of it, say the judgment arrived at by most of those concerned, the consensus was to go ahead. That's giving an example with the one above. Here we have group solidarity in sentiment and belief. It says in sentiment and belief, right? People may be sentimental in their area of believing in a certain consensus price of pi here in relating to what we are actually talking about. And the sentiment may be also in terms of belief, which is good and very healthy. Let us look into another part of this. Alright, it's now hitting up. You may find this pretty funny, but I am telling you that this is getting more interesting. You can laugh anyway, it's allowed. In fact, I'm sounding funny, I know. Now, why is consensus important? Consensus as a process. Discussion is needed to identify issues. Discussion is needed to identify issues, clarify questions, establish decision making criteria, and address all concerns. The goal is to create an understanding of the issues and then share the perspective of all involved. Now, here in the Pi network space, all pioneers are involved in this. And that is why a rapid video that has gone viral of the CEO, Dr. Nicholas Kokalis, who was interviewed and was asked on what he thinks the price of pi is. There was actually a clear answer that it is what the pioneers make it to be. All right, let us look into another area right here. Yes, it is heating up and is getting pretty interesting. Now, another question looking into consensus is, why is consensus difficult? Because of course it's difficult. Consensus can require a lot of commitment and patience to make it work. Everyone must be willing to really give it a go. That means sticking with the process rather than jumping to a majority vote whenever you disagree. So of course, consensus is all about coming to an agreement, right? And this actually also requires action. Action. Because even the creator says what the community make it to be. I may not quoting exactly as he said it, but making there, it's actually an action word. An action. So, it's therefore here, it's clear, it reads, just like you can see it on the screen, that a consensus is all about coming to an agreement, and it's therefore something that we should stick to the process rather than jumping to a majority vote whenever you disagree. It therefore means, just like we have the several consensus within the community, which the global price consensus of 314159, others even go to 314. We have others on 1000, and there are other numerous consensus prices here in the Pi Network community. And it is healthy, it is beautiful, and it is awesome. Why? Because each and every one has the mindset to clear up his view or also express his or her opinion. And he or she ought to be respected for his or her opinion. It also requires people to give time and energy to building equality in your group. So it therefore means, if there is, just like we have several consensus prizes in the Pi Network space, if the 314159 is what you believe in, it requires people to give time and energy to building equality in your group. Now, after saying this, I would like to first of all express what this simply means practically. Just hold on. All right, looking straight into my screen right now, on telling you on making it work, and it's about the group making an effort. Just take a look at the price of this Oppo A53, which is Oppo A53. Look at this price right here, which I really can't do the math at the moment, but this tells you that those who are making effort to make this listing at this price are those who are supporting the consensus price of 314159. So why did I share this with you? Because right here we have it also requires people to give time and energy to building equality in your group. Now, the equality is having it the same way you want it to be, making it work, making that effort, which is the effort that many other people are making in one way or the other to make the 314159 and those other numerous consensus prizes that the pioneers within the community have. So guys, I hope this is actually making a lot of sense to you as we are about to move to the next phase of this. Alright, another interesting question is, does consensus mean 100% agreement? Let us see what Google have to say about that. Consensus is reached when all member states agree on a text, but it does not mean that they all agree on every element of a draft document. They can agree to adopt a draft resolution without a vote, but still have reservations about certain parts of the text. Now, what does this have to tell us? It therefore doesn't mean that everyone must really concede into the price consensus in which you or I believe in or support. You can leave a comment in the comment section and tell me what your price consensus is. For mine is 314159. And I believe you have reasons for having your own price consensus. Let us look into this again. All right, I can stand to be corrected, but this is my opinion anyway. Here we have the next question, which says, what percentage makes a consensus? The most common definition for consensus was percent agreement, which 25 studies with 75% being the median threshold to define consensus. So it therefore means that whatever transaction you are making today, whatever consensus you believe in, it depends on the number of people making transactions in the Pi community. The level at which you are making a transaction depend on how you are contributing to the Pi price consensus which you believe in. So I say to you today that the Pi price consensus is therefore something that worth time, something that worth your time and attention, energy and effort to support whatever Pi price consensus that you believe in. For verbal words will not only make it work, but our actions are the real deal to making or achieving or arriving at a specific Pi price consensus. Whatever the price may be in the future, the agreed final price of Pi coin, whatever it is, just know for sure that yes, it will be worth it, and in time it is going to appreciate. For a consensus, even after coming to an agreed consensus, it doesn't mean that will be the final point of the price of Pi coins. But as we progress with the great and sufficient utilities we have on the Pi ecosystem, I believe that Pi price is going to one day reach to a very great and wonderful price in the future. I know how I've been seizing. It's basically because this is very, very important and it's therefore paramount. So, whatever your consensus is today, whatever you believe in today, you have to back it up with actions, and actions that will make it work are actions like having a lot of people, having a lot of effort being put into having those who will accept Pi for goods and services at your consensus price. So I hope this has been a little bit helpful. I know I've not dive deep into what a consensus is all about and how it should really make it work, but I believe this has gone a little bit long way to ensuring that you understand what a consensus is and what we can do to achieving to get to achieving a Pi price consensus. So tell me what your opinion is in the comment section. Tell me what you feel about this. Tell me what your consensus is, and let us keep building this community. Thank you very much and remain blessed. And if in case it's your first time of coming to this YouTube channel, coming across it, all you got to do is to smash on the subscribe button, click on the notification bell so that each time I'm live or each time I have a new video like this one, you will get notification right straight from YouTube. Subscribing is a way of supporting my efforts to putting in a lot of work to bring in this content to you, and I believe it is actually very useful. So let us together subscribe and let us keep our hands on the tabs to keep things going and making Pi network liquid. Thank you very much and remain blessed, and I say bye for now.